for some fan bases, it could become absolutely brutal. For the Rays, if it were to play out the way it is on this map, it could be very beneficial. And what Rob Manfred, when he mentions regional realignment, what he's talking about is getting away from an American and National League and going to an Eastern and Western Conference. I was saying to Aaron off the air, it's kind of interesting because the Western, quote-unquote, the Western Conference takes up the vast majority of the United States, and then the Eastern Conference is, a handful of teams out east, but the Northeast has a division that is just going to be ridiculous if it were to play out this way. But the Rays, for us, you would be if it were to play out this way as it is on this map, you'd be looking at the Rays in a division, I guess it would be the Southeast or something like that, with the Miami Marlins, the Atlanta Braves, and an expansion Nashville franchise.
I've seen the one we're looking at, the map we're looking at, I've seen that, and then I've seen, instead of the Nashville franchise being a part of it, it would be the Rays, the Marlins, the Braves, and the Nationals as part of the division.
Kind of makes sense, too.
Yep, that makes sense as well, but either way, I think
kind of like Nashville.
For some franchises, the way you look at realignment is, and I think Rob Manfred kind of stuck his foot in his mouth by using the word geographical realignment, because then everyone went nuts. People could understand if there's realignment with expansion teams coming in. Geographical realignments can lead to the Red Sox, Yankees, Mets, and Phillies in a division.
That's brutal.
Which is insane. So if you're a Rays fan, yeah, if we can get out of the AL East, the grueling AL East, and deal with Atlanta, Miami, and the unknowns of Nashville or Washington, I feel pretty good about that compared to the AL East. If you're a Mets fan where you've had the Marlins in your division forever, and that's like a basement team for the most part. And
still a tough division they're in, though.
But they're in a tough division, but not as tough as Phillies, Yankees, Red Sox, and Phillies, same type of deal. For the Red Sox and the Yankees, like they deal with that in the AL East anyway, but that is a grueling division. So for some teams, it's a good deal. For the Rays, realignment geographically would be awesome because it would make it much less competitive and help you out.